God works in mysterious ways, as the saying goes. That's Ezra chapter 7. So at this point, the Israelites, including Ezra, are in exile in Babylonia under the Persians. But the current king of Persia, Artaxerxes, who does not, he's a pagan, does not believe in God, sees something in Ezra and says he has permission. He decrees that he could go back to Jerusalem, lead other Israelites back to Jerusalem to worship God. Now, who is Ezra? Ezra has remained faithful to God, has followed the laws of God throughout this whole exile in Babylonia. Not only that, he's actually gone further and actually continued to teach the faith, continued to teach the Israelite faith to other generations. So he's really remained faithful despite the conditions that he's under. And as it says here in verse 6, this Ezra came up from Babylon. He was a scribe, well versed in the law of Moses given by the Lord, the God of Israel. The king granted him all that he requested because the hand of the Lord his God was over him. And this shows you how God will sometimes influence events and other people who don't even believe in him, to affect good things in your life. And personally, this has also happened to me. Probably quite a few times, but one time I remember about 20 years ago, I lost my job, and I spent the better part of a year, almost a whole year, just searching, sending resumes, doing applications. I couldn't find a job. It was almost a whole year. So one day I got this random phone call from a woman that worked at the previous job where I lost my job, and we were on friendly terms. We would sometimes talk, and I never actually met her face to face, but for some reason she called me out of the blue and said, "Hey, look at this company who's one of our competitors. Looks like they have openings there. You should go and check it out." So I did. I went, got an interview there, and I remember leaving that interview and thinking, "Oh, nothing's going to come out of this. They're not going to call me for the job," because it's like it's been almost a year. Why would this be any different? Well, a week later they called me. I remember they called me and said, "Hey, we're offering you the job. You can start you can start next week." And I'm like, I remember thinking the thought in my head, really? It's like it was such a surprise because honestly I didn't feel like I deserved the opportunity. I was so downtrodden, but yep, like with Ezra, God works in mysterious ways for us by influencing other people. And as long as it's a lesson here, don't give up on God because He will never give up on you. Talk to you soon.